Hey, it's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. I definitely have to sage for this reading because apparently I don't have any memory, so I have to record without the camera. This is about Diddy and his sons. I already have a couple of interesting messages, and I'm having issues already with this reading. But one of you guys wanted to know what was next with Diddy's sons, so I'm gonna do a break by break for Justin. Do you see how Justin's mom is suing Mary J. Blige? Like, everyone's suing people right before Diddy's case. Misa Houghton suing Mary J. Blige because of some sort of contractual disagreement with Vado, the rapper. So we're gonna do Justin, Quincy, and King. So right off the bat, while I was getting ready for this reading, is got some crazy energy, getting issues all of a sudden now that I want to do a reading. But I'm seeing powerful and influential with the Magician and six single. Why do I say single? Magician and 6 wands. The Magician Gemini energy is like what you're manifesting. It even could be what you're doing spiritually or using some sort of magic to put something into action. But together, this talks about powerful and influential. Then I have murderer, you guys, and payback and money in reverse. That's how we start this reading off. So let's get into the tarot. I'm gonna start with Justin Combs. He looks so much like his alleged daddy. It's uncanny. The bodyguard, the security that got unalive with the guy who just got out with Big Meech. He looks like that man and Misa. I don't see Diddy for him at all. But whatever. You know, those old skeletons in the closet. What is next for Justin Combs? What is next for Justin Combs? I feel like I have that picture somewhere here. I do. Yeah. So I want to look at it. What is next for Justin Combs? Diddy's son. What is next for Justin Combs? Thank you. I have a 2 of Swords reverse, so there's some sort of emotional indecision he's going to be in. Scene number 2. This is linked with the King of Pentacles, which is like a Virgo towards Capricorn. But someone, a businessman. This is his daddy. And then 9 of Cups, a wish come true, like his superficial desires, his happiness. This is Diddy. The Magician shows up again. Ace of Swords reverse talks about confusion, negativity, wrong choice. Then I see the 3 of Pentacles reverse, something not working out. Him being socially awkward or inexperienced in something, like something he's working out hasn't been going as planned. And then the Magician, which we talked about earlier, talks about spiritual constructive or creative power, mastery, communication, like having some sort of initiative and everything is ready. I'm seeing the number 1. Is he the King of Pentacles? He's the King of Pentacles. I got the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. I think the last reading I did on him, I saw like a relationship for him. So the 9 of Pentacles, it's like he may be trying to offer somebody something. The 2 of Cups is like reconciliation, a cosmic partnership, or someone he has a strong emotional bond with. Knights are like young and slow. So it's like whatever he's trying to offer, he's being cautious and rational. It could be some sort of financial stability involved with this offer or something that will help him with his resources. But I see him trying to be more conservative. Virgo towards Capricorn and Aries energy. Then I see 4 of Pentacles, which talks about you protecting yourself or like being in control and possessive because you have a fear of a lack of security or you fear of losing. So typically it talks about finances, but it doesn't have to be Capricorn energy with that. Then I see the 9 of Swords reverse. How old is he? Because he's coming off as like, how old is he? Like a not a teenager, but like still young. And then I see the Eight of Cups reversed. It's something about him being stuck in the past. Eight of Cups reversed also talks about like maybe him returning somewhere he left. Wandering around regret, material pleasure, him needing to defend himself, and maybe traveling a lot. I see 2K41A 2992. Oh, then I had these. Queen of Wands reverse another woman. This also is monopoly, cheating. Someone afraid, doing something that lacks virtue. Six of Cups. This is past memory, Scorpio energy. He's looking at the past. like my mom say, you gonna regret rushing to be an adult. You gonna miss being a child. And you got the Devil reverse, Capricorn energy. This talks about him wanting to be free from evil, be released from something, but he has a tendency to be tempted, like trying to detach from unhealthy forces. Got the Two of Cups again, so it's definitely relationship energy around him. Gemini energy, Gemini Cancer energy. This talks about cooperation, affinity, harmony, mutual attraction, compatible friendship, new relationships, or reconciliation. Then I got the Six of Swords reverse. This talks about some part of a journey connected to him is postponed, and he needs to make a decision. 26, 10, 6. I think isn't he the one that's a Capricorn, I think? I see Two of Wands reverse, like he's fearing some sort of change and lack of direction, and number 2 is being highlighted again. What's the energy around Justin Combs? Thank you. Seeing relocation possibly. House or business outside of America, or home issues, or maybe no home. I have a King of Swords and the Devil. This talks about a narcissistic energy. You like your daddy's son, huh? And then the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Fiery adventure, fiery action, or the other person, which the Queen of Wands showed up in the first spread. So there's something about the other woman. What is next for Justin Combs? Thank you. Soul tie and scapegoat. What's next for Justin Combs? Justin Combs. Rich tendencies, sex, drugs, and lies. He's at a fork in the road. And there's something about any day now and infidelity. Spirit said, I said what I said. Something's fake. He's lying, she's lying, and paying for spiritual work. Okay. Moving on to who are you gonna do next? King Combs. What is next for King Combs? The one that looks really like his daddy. What is next for King Combs? See the Nine of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups. So the Nine of Swords reverse is like him getting out of his head, trying to be more calm and in control. Something doesn't hurt as much. Healing with cooperation, light is coming. But then the Five of Cups talks about disappointment. There's a focus on what really matters. There's something, you got 3 cups that's falling, but there's still hope with 2 cups. And I'm seeing a feminine energy there. 5. I see the Ace of Cups for him. So this talks about September 23rd and December 21st is being highlighted. This talks about a new emotional chapter, beginning of prosperity, abundance, new relationship opportunities, fortune, love, joy, health, spirituality, creativity, positivity, potential intuition. Virgo and Sag energy. And then I have the Five of Pentacles reverse. This talks about him getting out of his lack energy and hope returns. He has renewed faith. 1, 5 being highlighted again. Have the Lovers reverse. Gemini energy. This talks about something's uncertain with the relationship. Could be something around betrayal or something that was morally not right. I see the Wheel of Diddy. Well, I want to say Diddy. Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about destiny unfolding. He feels stuck. Something's interrupted. Inconsistency. Stuck in the same cycle. Ace of Pentacles reverse is a false sense of security. Financial challenges. He's certain things he may be not interested in, and apathy. And I see the Three of Cups reversed. It talks about if he's partying too much. He may want some isolation, maybe experiencing a lot of hangovers. He may need space. Three of Cups reversed. I may also get a lot of feminine energy in his spread. So he's being spread thin, if you know what I mean. Three of Cups reverse talks about celebrating something prematurely, betrayal in social group, and sometimes I say there may be something on social media that doesn't look good for him. 5513FA. Heavy Gemini energy. It's his mom. His mom, boy, can't afford to be around her sons. 355315 FA. Is it Kim Porter birthday? I think it's her birthday is December 14th, December 15th. FA. He's thinking about his dad a lot. Let's go into my deck for him. What is next for King Combs? King Combs. King Combs. King Combs. Moon and the Page of Cups. This is the energy of expecting. And then we have the Moon and the Nine of Swords reverse. Hidden hostility. And that was in reverse. We got the Moon again. This talks about his mood shifts. The Moon was done in the dark. Hidden energy. Confusing. Secrets. I wanted to say secrecy. Psychosis. And gut feeling. Then we have the Nine of Cups. He's in his energy of following his heart. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Death and the Nine of Pentacles just is a glow up energy. Then I have the Sun, the Queen of Wands, and the Devil. Someone knows the tea about him. Number 2 is being highlighted. Six of Swords. It talks about distance, moving on, and transition. King Combs. King Combs. King Combs. King Combs. Fire sign energy with this Queen of Wands. Devil, Capricorn energy. There's something about him playing a role, and I got Any Day Now, if I'm not mistaken. I think that just came out for his brother. It could be referring to the trial, his Diddy's trial. King Combs, thank you. I have it, Give It Some Time in reverse. New Money in reverse. Real Love. Being Used. Scam. Surgery. Custody issues. Moving in reverse. Caught in the Middle. He don't have no kids, do he? And he has a chip on his shoulder. That's believable. That he has a chip on his shoulder. Okay, let's see. Did I say it? Number 2 is being highlighted for him. Okay. And last, my favorite. I mean, he's a Gemini. Is Quincy Combs. Well, Quincy Brown. What is next for Quincy Brown Combs? Albie Shures is his biological father, but Diddy's the one that raised him. What is next for Quincy Brown? Expecting. That is funny because I did another reading, or I had like a dream that he was supposed to have a baby. Or there's something around women. I'm talking about King Combs. What's the energy around Quincy Brown? The Devil sign. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. He's looking back on the memories too. when things were easier. Ten of Wands reverse talks about he may be working a lot. Also, this is the energy of letting go of burdens and getting help. The Devil reverse, Capricorn energy. Who that came out for? I think that came out for the first one. This talks about him wanting to overcome evil. But, the Devil reverse still, you have the tendency to be tempted. But you're trying to release from negativity and negative patterns. I got the Magician for him again. Gemini energy. Not for him again, but that came out for one of the other ones. Like I was saying, the Magician is spiritual, constructive, creative power, communication, Gemini energy. He's a Gemini. He's trying to put something into action, especially when it comes to memories. Three of Pentacles reverse. Something's not going as planned though, so he may decide to do something alone. This is disharmony, isolation, being exhausted or inexperienced or socially awkward. That came out for the other one. Ten of Cups reverse. There's an issue within the family dynamic. This is also the energy of trying so hard to achieve the fairy tale ending. Unstable foundation. I got the Nine of Cups reversed for him. This came out for the other one. A lack of true happiness and clouded intent. I think it came out for him. Ace of Wands is like some sort of new beginning. It may be something around creative projects. I see spiritual energy around him, like yoga. He may be into meditation. And the Tower reverse talks about him rebuilding after something big happened. The Tower reverse talks about oppression, something that you experience that's a catalysm for you for change. This talks about ruin, repress, imprisonment. Something's recoverable, trying to rebuild, and having a wake up call. I see 6, 10, 110, 9A. He's coming towards some completions. There's like things completing in his energy. He's just like really, he may be using communication or trying to put some stuff into action where it can help him with things not working up in the family dynamic or how he wanted things to end up. I think he may try to get some kind of help with removing himself from negativity or negative patterns. There's some clouded intent around him and him not truly being happy. But I see some sort of new beginning or action that's going to be taken to help him overcome a big change or big changes. Some of them, they're like insane energy. Almost. Like, he almost had some of the same cards that came out for the first one. Quincy Brown. What's the energy around Quincy Brown? Quincy Brown. See a king or queen of swords. In this one, this talks about a person of info or person of like an expert. And this also talks about exes, a divorced couple, or business relations. And a devil and a hierophant. This is like a karmic contract for him. And a tower and a 4 of wands. Going viral in reverse. I want to say person of interest. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King and Queen of Swords. Page of Cups, Hangman, Magician, spiritual energy here. 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, a fall from grace was in reverse for him. Have the Hierophant. This talks about a leader, a shaman, a teacher, grooming, a cult leader, like-minded people, politician, and contract agreements, the higher up, long term. One is being highlighted for him. I got the Queen and King of Swords again for him. This talks about something possibly legal, a power of attorney, authoritative figure, an external influence that may have pressured him to cut ties with something or someone. I got the Magician and 9 of Cups. He's trying to make his dreams into reality. I see the Temperance and the Justice, both reversed. It's not the right timing for something. I have the Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed. It's time for him to take a risk and see some sort of potential opportunity or opportunities. I have the Devil and the Moon. He has intense struggles, possible addictions, temptations, or there's an uncertainty he feels, and he has a subconscious fears. I have the High Priestess and the Sun in reverse. This talks about you being secretly happy or a secret that makes you happy, but it was in reverse. Water, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And then I have the devil again with the world. There's some sort of attachment connected to him. Especially him and the older one. I mean, they're all Diddy's son, but I wanted to say, I do feel like Diddy's into spiritual stuff. I don't know how he's doing it now since he's locked up, but I'm wondering, has he ever tried to control them spiritually through the stuff he does spiritually? I'm also getting Seven of Swords and the Moon. There's something with Quincy or these boys that you shouldn't trust, or they shouldn't. This energy of don't trust it connected to him. What is next for Quincy Brown? Quincy Brown. I got Fake. Nine of Cups and a Hermit. Body's your temple. I always get something around his sexual energy. He's close to the finish line with something. Did I say something about Fate? Had a couple of cards that fell on the floor for him. Let's get these up. So, close to the finish line. Backstabbed. Canceled. Spiritual inheritance. Deception. Manipulation. Secret connect in reverse. Baby boy. Selling your soul. Might take some years. Something crazy is going to happen in a few days. Damn. Death is near. Embezzlement. Pay for play. Poorhouse. Yikes. Money trail. Victim. Suspicious death in reverse. Murder. Move on. Street connections in reverse. Affiliations in reverse. Scorn lover. Afraid of the truth being revealed. Quincy. Spell work in reverse. Expect more kids. He don't have no kids, do he? Not Quincy. Fake. Paying for spiritual work. Sex, drugs, and lies in reverse. Dirty deed in reverse. I'm going to just say this auto and it's spilling out in his. Hidden enemies in reverse. Industry scandal. Influencer in reverse. Twin flame. Voodoo. Chaser in reverse. Scam in reverse. Play the game. Made a mistake. 50 states in reverse. Shady deal in reverse. Beyond the grave in reverse. Kim Porter. Sold your soul. 1 to 2 months. Success in reverse. Industry plot in reverse. He got a lot of messages. Unrequited in reverse. Shh in reverse. Hidden family in reverse. Witchcraft in reverse. Hiding info in reverse. Seeking truth. Crime of passion. Siblings in reverse. Paid love in reverse. Storyline. Jealousy. Rebirth in reverse. Sex work. Upright. Child. Soul tribe in reverse. Energy manipulate. Didn't I just say that? Energy manipulation in reverse. Divine justice upright. The tables have turned in reverse. Interesting. I'm going to end it there. That is what I have. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.